campaigns will be suspended officially. It is 24 hours before that moment when campaigns will be suspended. Welcome to the State of the Nation right here on Flow 94.9 FM. This is where we do a pre-analysis of the election. And of course, we do an analysis of the stories making the headlines for the day. This is Flow 94.9 FM. Good evening to you. My name is Michael Oni, and I'm being joined by my friend and also my colleague, Ginika Oloha. Good evening to you, Ginika.
Good evening, Michael.
All right. How was your day?
It was good, yes.
Fantastic. Well, we're looking at the list released by INEC. It's official. But first off, there was a world press conference today by the Independent National Electoral Commission chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, and he said he is not under any pressure and has not considered resigning, even though there have been calls in some quarters seeking his resignation. Professor Mahmood made this known today at a press briefing at the Federal Capital Territory in Abuja. The INEC chairman said he remains the chief electoral officer of the nation, stressing that he's confident that the polls will be conducted successfully. Let's listen to him speak about this. Okay.
Am I under pressure? I said so yesterday, but I'm not under any pressure. I am the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission Nigeria and constitutionally the chief electoral commissioner of the Federal Republic and returning officer for the presidential election. So my status hasn't changed, and I am proceeding on the basis of those powers I draw from the Constitution for this position that I'm privileged to serve for the 2019 general elections. Well, I see no reason to even contemplate resigning.
Oh, there you have Professor Mahmood Yakubu speaking there. But that is not our destination tonight. Our destination tonight on the program is the breakdown of the permanent voter cards PVC collected before the Saturday's presidential election. It's official. It was released today by the INEC National Election Commission, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmood Yakubu. And we have, if you wanted the list, it is on INEC's website. But let's do a breakdown. The breakdown shows that Lagos State leads with 5.5 million PVCs collected, followed by Kano with 4.7 million PVCs collected. Lagos and Kano, followed by Kaduna, Katsina, Rivers State respectively. Kaduna has 3.6 million collected PVCs, Katsina with 3.2 million, while Rivers State has 2.83 million collected. And the total number of PVCs collected in each state also reflects the maximum numbers of votes that can be gotten in each state, as the only registered voters with PVCs are eligible to vote. Guys, we're looking at the numbers of PVCs collected official as released by the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission earlier today. Ginika.
Well, I understand that Lagos has the highest PVCs collected so far. I think followed by Kano and Kaduna also, and probably Katsina too. Okay, that's a good one. I just hope that about 5.5 million people that have already collected their PVCs in Lagos State, I just hope that all of them will come out, but I doubt the possibility of that.
Okay, let's listen. You're welcome on the show, Samson Eze. You're coming late anyways, and I won't take it next time. All right, let's listen to Professor Mahmood Yakubu first, and before we do a breakdown of what happens today.
In fact, 19 states have fully deployed. By the end of the day, all states and FCT would have deployed except Bayelsa State, which is moving direct from our state office in Yenagoa to the registration area centers tomorrow. Out of 84,004,084 registered voters, the total number of PVCs collected stands at 72,775,585, which represents 86.3% of the total PVCs produced.
Oh, that's the number there. 72,775,585 million PVCs collected. That implies that the total number of votes across the country for the presidential election cannot be more than that number, 72,775,585. Those are the numbers of persons eligible to vote on Saturday, guys?
Well, I want to look at the figures coming from the southeast. I'm so much interested. Officially, Abia has 1,729,943 collected PVCs,
which represent 89.50% of the collected PVCs.
Exactly. You have 222,949 not collected. Then you go to Anambra, you have 2.07 million collected PVCs. Then you're coming to Ebonyi State, you have just 1.2. Then you're coming to in Enugu, you have 1.7. In Imo has the highest of 1.7. 1.7 again. Just that's the number that is collected, and you have over 570,000 uncollected PVCs. So in all, you're looking at these figures again. The number of persons who would vote in Southeast is still very, very low. So no matter the education. So what is it that they are doing in Kano? They are doing in Lagos and Kaduna, even Katsina, that we are not doing in the Southeast.
But
just look at the figures.
Permit me to I need to let you know that Katsina led Nigeria's other 35 states and Abuja in the percentage of registered voters who have collected their permanent voters card, and the president is from Katsina State, where he is also expected to cast his vote on Saturday. So Katsina, the data shows that 98.7% of Katsina, which is about 3.2 million registered voters, collected their PVCs.
Okay, just like the one in Lagos. Samson was talking about what were they doing in Lagos to get, like, everybody going to get his PVC.
Yes.
But you forget that about 2 million voters from that 5 point something, they are all Igbos and they are from the Southeast. Yes,
they reside in Lagos.
They reside in Lagos, so
that is the difference.
It doesn't necessarily matter where they are. What matters is where you are from.
No, it matters.
No,
many persons who have collected these PVCs who, for no reason, not because they are performing any duty that would prevent them from voting that day, but just casually, they will tell you they will not go there to vote. And then you allow the so-called wrong persons in your own estimation to make the choice for you, and you suffer it for the next 4 years. We are so much behind, and it's a very bad situation. I don't like it. Look at Kano, Lagos.
Katsina is leading with 97.3%. That's where the president is coming from.
The deciding states, the swing states at the end of the day.
Let me give you the percentage here. Other states that have more than 90% of registered voters collecting their PVCs are Adamawa State, where the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party is coming from, 90.7% there. Akwa Ibom with 91.2%. Akwa Ibom, just a neighboring state here. Bauchi State with 94.8%. Benue State 90.5%. Cross River 90.8%. Enugu with 92%. That's the only state from Southeast with 92%. Enugu State. Gombe State with 96% of PVCs collected. Kaduna with 93%. Kebbi State with 95.1%. Niger State with 91%. And Sokoto State with 91%. Yobe State with 92.4%. And Zamfara State with 94.7%. In total, the Ginika, we have 86.63% percentage of collected PVCs to registered voters. 84,404,084 registered voters, and only 72,775,502 PVCs were collected.
All right. From that 72.2 million people that have collected their PVC, mind you that it's not all of them that will vote. So maybe the contestant or the candidates will be looking at about, they will be jostling for like 50 million or 45 million to vote. I will just stay at home. So when you look at all these factors, you find out that about 20 million or so will just not, they will not be coming out to vote. So the candidate may have just like about